Hi! So it's Maggie here, waving to all you wonderful folks in QueerTuber land and YouTube land and real land, reality, fun stuff. Wherever you happen to be sitting, standing, forced to listen. Hi. So, I'm a bit better today. Yesterday I was a sad, sappy, soggy mess. And today I'm pulling myself up by my bootstraps and getting on with life. Like a good little Maggie. So in the meantime, I realize I haven't really told much about myself, which is a hard thing to do. I don't generally like talking about myself sometimes. It's weird, you know, trying to talk about me to a video camera. So I feel like maybe you should know a few more things. Though you should get used to me just seeing videos where it's just me in the moment and living life and being me, and I feel like that's more relatable than listing off things. I'd rather you see me as I'm living. Does that make sense? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I have the guitar out, and you shouldn't really get your hopes up because I have absolutely no real plan. Just gonna sitting here in a decent mood. My name is Maggie. I'm a little bit faggy. I don't like gender roles, but I like gender biscuits. That's not gonna work. You know, I hate roles and being classified. I get so angry if someone calls me butch. I might be a little masculine. Okay, I'll admit that. But it's not like some intended. It's just me. I'm just Maggie, and like butch seems like it has this air about it that you're supposed to act this certain way, like getting into freaking gender role, and it's annoying. I've described myself on occasion as Faggie Butch in a good close community of other queer folk, because I get mistaken. I've actually gotten mistaken for a gay man several times in my life. Some interesting stories that I will not share. But it's certainly happened. I have some negative things yelled at me. Let's just leave it there. That faggy butch, like sitting there with someone else that was like describing themselves that way, it was like such an empowering moment at a party. And like you're drunk and you're like, yeah, I'm faggy butch. Like, someone fucking gets it. But there's gotta be a better word for it. Actually, queer is just the word for it. Simple as that. Like I don't know why there even has to be a word for it. Like, why is there gotta be some expectation of me based off of my like more masculine or more feminine like tendencies? I got dresses in this closet right here. Nice Victoria's Secret bra right there next to it. And it's still, like, even friends that have been friends with me for a long time, it still shocks them, and I don't know why. Oh, gender roles. Even when I was a wife, I think the reason why that relationship with Tyler had lasted as long as it did was because there was no gender roles in our relationship. We were just two people. And I think that's what made it easy to get comfortable in sometimes, despite the inner torment of knowing that I'm a lesbian. That's a different story. How do you tell... Ooh, no. How do you tell your husband that you're gay? Well, there is no easy sort of way. How do you tell him that you're that way? Well, you say, honey, I love you, but I'm sorry, and I'm gay, and your sister is too. His sister's actually not gay. It's, had nothing, it just sounded good for the song. There's more ridiculous verses, but I'm not going to bother you with them. It's my own personal enjoyment. I used to do some performances some years back, but it's really not my cup of tea. I don't think I like being in the spotlight. And so I think it's funny sometimes doing this in the queer tubers thing, but I feel strongly about supporting it and being behind it, so shine a light on me and see if other rambling things come out of my mouth are worth listening to. Yeah, I have nothing for you. If there's questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. I'm certainly willing to talk more about having been married and that story, and like my coming out story, and growing up in Iowa with a very religious family, and the things that I had to go through. I'm more than happy to share with you. And gender identity, and being in the military, working in the automotive repair industry in the country is interesting. I got stories. You just got to get them out of me. And so, with that, lovely people, good night.